What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Highland Front 9 for yet another putter review. This is the MVP Nomad. Its numbers are 2401 and it's the James Conrad signature putter from MVP. So it is a little bit deeper than I kind of expected it to be when I first picked it up, but supposedly it's supposed to fly very similar to an AVR, so we're going to toss it off and see. Hole number 1, 216, right there at the bottom of the hill. Just a nice little backhand and try to keep it straight. Well, looks like I'm at the bottom of the hill. I still have to make a putt now. Well, taking a par. Hole 2 is 230. It's right there. Just in the solid. Oh, that's not good. Alright, another par. Hole number 3, 190 feet. Looks like I'm probably just going to go to the right gap and try to stay safe. Feeling really good right now. Hole 4, 218. About the same distance and about the same shot. And the last one went a little bit too far, so this one might be absolutely perfect. Right off the bat though, stability-wise, this flies very similar to a D-line P2 or a beat-up premium plastic P2. So just right off the bat, it does feel very comfortable. It doesn't have the normal, just like aggressively down-sloping edge that a lot of the other like AVR putters, Pixel, Luna, discs like that have. It stays up a little bit higher and a little bit sharper, which feels more comfortable to me because I'm used to putting with a P2. So it's feeling really good, it's flying really good, and I can see why James Conrad loves to throw these. A little bit of wind out there, you could see it playing around with it, but it has a nice, even though it's on a hyzer angle, it's not super overstable, so it's not dumping out of that. It's really pushing on that angle a lot more. So that's really good stability. Yeah, that's like a P2 as well. It's really nice. Number 5, 230 feet. This is in the Electron soft plastic, so it has a really good tackiness and grip for putting purposes. It does make it feel a little weird to throw, but we're gonna throw it like it's my Sky God 4 because I think it's very similar stability, so just nice little turnover. Well, that's way too far inside. That was a grip lock, that one, probably from the softer plastic. It's really grippy, makes it really good for putting. Not as good for throwing necessarily. When you make sure to give it the spin, it does fly really straight though. That was annoying, tree. There we go. Still 2 under par, hole 6, 187. We're gonna punch this right gap, not the right gap. We're gonna punch the gap in between the trees. We're gonna field goal split them and try to keep it really nice and straight. I threw that so soft. Oh no. That was user error. That putter is actually really good, and I now understand why Eagle McMahon was putting with a Nomad and not trying to figure out a different putter situation. It's because it actually is pretty good. You may not be able to see this hole very well because sun into woods gets really tricky, but 264 to the middle pin position, so just put it out there on a hyzer and try to push that ceiling and see how similar this flies to a P2 because it feels very similar when I'm putting. So I really do like this. Had a nice little flip up, but it still just held that line the entire way. That's a really good flight, especially for a putter plastic. It's good. I want to be fair to the Nomad. I couldn't find it in any other like more premium plastics, you could get an Electron Soft and Electron Firm, or just Electron. But the Nomad is flying very similar to like a mixture of in between a P2 and an AVR. It's a really good mixture. I like it. Hole number 8, 191.9, so right at 200 feet. I'm gonna try my best to recreate, to basically split the difference between the shots on hole 6 and the shot on hole 1, because I think that's gonna get it to where it needs to be. So just a touch of turn, but throw it soft enough it'll still come back. I gave it a touch of turn, but then I didn't throw it soft enough to come back. I'm gonna go for the fan grip approach and just throw it like it's a catch disc and see what happens, because I haven't thrown it fan grip yet. Okay, well now I have to make a putt. That was bad. That's really annoying, but I kind of do the same thing with my own putter, so I'm not I'm upset, but I'm not mad. Does that make a difference? Hole number 9, 203. Took our first bogey on the last hole, hole number 8, which of all the holes to birdie or bogey here, that's the one, because you can miss a birdie putt and then roll all the way back down to 100 feet away. So that's kind of the one, like if you're gonna bogey one, that's probably it. Hole number 9 though, 203, backhand turnover shot. This disc is flying very similar to a putter plastic. Doesn't matter if it's the soft, the firm, the normal D-line plastic from Discmania P2. It's, as far as premium plastic putters go, it's a little less stable than a Sky God 4 and just a little bit truer to its line than an AVR. So it's like a really good mixture right in between the two. So if you're looking for a really, really straight putter that's still gonna have a touch of finish, a Nomad is a great disc. Hold it. Oh man. And that's what happens when you miss your release. That's not an easy putt either. Well, it's just a bogey on the last hole, so finished at 1 under par with a disc that I literally bought this morning, and it's flying pretty good. Putt's pretty good. I think the main problems that you saw arise were more from the fact that it is in a putter plastic and not the disc's fault, because as I heat up, as I warm up from playing, the tack on my hand gets a little bit different. And this Electron Soft, while it putts really well, I just couldn't quite get it to come out of my hand soon enough. So I was grip locking almost every shot by the end. So it's a great disc. If they came out in some other plastics, I would consider bagging one. For right now though, I have P2s that fill this slot, so I'm not going to go buy a whole bunch more putters. But maybe if I get sponsored, who knows? If you enjoy content like this, make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, comment that down below. Make sure to subscribe for all the giveaways going on all the time. Until next time, guys, see you out on the course.